Welcome back, everybody, to the Las Vegas Raiders franchise. About to head into week number 2 here, take on the Washington Commanders. But before we get it going into this game, got a few things to take care of. Have some upgraded players after the goal we reached last week. Obviously, the game goal of holding the Broncos under 75 yards rushing, which we did by 1 yard. So we get Tyree Wilson, Devin Parsons, Lloyd Sweat with a skill point. So with Tyree Wilson, let's do run stopper. And hopefully he has a nice healthy year. Play the entire season. Don't miss any games. Get in the double digits of sacks. Maybe get him up to a superstar dev. I mean, that would be a really good thing for him this year. We'll try to get finesse moves and power moves over 80 this year. That would be great to see as well. And just make him the ultimate threat. So hopefully that's what we can do with Tyree Wilson. Devin Parsons and Lloyd Sweat. I think very good draft picks. Obviously, right now we'll see what they are dev. We don't know what they are yet, both with the hidden dev. But maybe we'll luck out on one of them. Maybe Parsons will be a superstar dev and be an absolute beast up front. And then think of that. I mean, you got Parsons who, even if he's a star, that's fine. But can you imagine if he was a superstar? You got Tyree Wilson. You got Max Crosby. And Jonathan Allen on the defensive front. You'd have a couple superstars. Well, a couple X Factors and a superstar. It would be an unbelievable front, which it looks like it's starting to really turn out to be. We're only a game in, but, man, I think we've built up this defense to be absolutely dominant, especially the front four, which either side, the offensive line or defensive line, that's really what you need to build a team. And if we've built up this defensive line like we think we have, the rest just falls in place. It really does, and it could just be absolutely dominant. So we still have some points here for our trees for the coaching staff. Question is, what do we want to work on? Play rec by cornerbacks by 2. We'll do that one. Let's see. We'll continue down that road. Do we do... Right now, I don't really care about the jumping, but we'll have to keep that going down the list. Let's do the awareness. I think that works. We'll boost in the awareness for one more. Still, I think we're maxed out on that one. But obviously, for this game here against the Commanders, we all know Trey Lance, who we traded to them in the offseason. Obviously, that massive deal for Jonathan Allen. And Lance has yet to play yet. I believe he was just out for week number 1. He should be the starter going forward. Sam Howell's the one that stepped in there, threw a touchdown and a pick. See, Sam Howell, 25 touchdowns last year, but they wanted something else. They needed a quarterback, and obviously he threw in that first and second round pick, which really helped out. But look, Trey Lance is getting his full complete shot now, and I think, hopefully it works out for him. Their offense still got scary Terry McLaurin. You got Curtis Samuel, Jahan Dotson. They still got some unbelievable wide receivers. And then they also signed Gerald Everett, who is up to a superstar dev. We know all about him, obviously. He had some very good games against us with the Chargers. But Jonathan Allen, he wants to show you, hey, you traded me here. I'm going to just dominate you now for at least a game. You only see me maybe once every 4 seasons, but guess what? I'm going to make it trouble for you. So a bit of a revenge game either way you look at it. Trey Lance is going to want to perform, but Jonathan Allen's going to want to do the same. So I think we'll defend the run. Obviously, Brian Robinson and very good running back. They got kind of a sneaky offense. They really do. Terry McLaurin's got to be a top 5 receiver, I would say. If you look at him, the way his route running ability, that sneaky speed, catching ability, he really is. Just obviously has to stay healthy. Defensively, it's great we don't have to face Jonathan Allen, but I tell you what, up front, they still have some big-time talent. Let's look at the health here for this week. Obviously, looks like Jacobs is ready to go. Missed out on week number 1, so this will be his season debut here in week number 2, taking on this Commanders team. Like I said, their defense is solid too. So this could be a very, very good matchup. Hoping for a good game from that guy right there, Max Sampson. And hopefully shut down this Commanders offense with our new improved defense. So let's get this one going here. Week number 2, Carlson is there. And we're underway here in week number 2 in Vegas for our actually home opener. Didn't even think about that till right now. So home opener for the season. And here comes Trey Lance out in the field for this Washington Commanders offense. getting his full shot now. A stadium he's used to playing in, at least from last year. So there you go. As Lance is going to take off there with the run, and obviously we know he has the big-time ability to do that. Picks up 5 yards, and now a 3rd and 5. Lance from the gun, looking, steps up in the pocket, fires, and that's going to be caught. That's going to be first down. That is a nice job stepping up to the pocket, making a great throw, finding Curtis Samuel for 16 and a first down. Lance rolling out, firing. There's Everett. That's actually Robinson with the grab out of the backfield, and that's going to be a first down after the 37. So this is going to be a test, I would say, for our corners and the defense. This is a pretty good, solid test. Lance is a solid quarterback. They got some very good receivers, solid tight end. So I think this is going to be a really good early test for us to see, is this defense going to be legit, or is it just going to revert back to the same thing last year? 3rd and 13, they set up a screen pass to Everett, tight end screen, and it works out just about. I thought he was going to have the first there, just a tad short. But what does Washington do here? And they're going to decide to go for it. I think this is a pretty good call. You're right there. 4th and inches. Lance is going to keep it. Gets a good road block, and he's got nobody in front of him. Trey Lance, and he's going to be brought down around the 8-yard line. I thought at first he was gone for the touchdown, but we catch up to him. But first down, Washington down to the 8. 1st and goal. Lance to throw. Quick throw over. Got Terry McLaurin for the catch and a touchdown. So just like that, Washington goes right down the field, makes an early statement. Touchdown here on the first drive. Really, actually, I would say making it look a little bit easy, even though it took a 4th down conversion, but there you go. So how does our offense respond? And here's Austin Dawson with the return, right about a yard deep in the end zone, has some room to run, cuts it back, Dawson's off to the races! I'm not sure anybody's going to catch him, and Austin Dawson's going to be gone for a touchdown, and we respond just like that. Special teams can make a huge difference in a game, especially when you do that. Dawson in for the touchdown, and we're all tied up here at 7 apiece. Now, the one thing that can do is it's going to put the defense right back on the field, unfortunately. But that's a nice tackle there on the outside. All right, that was nice by Cam Oliver. But yeah, the defense saying, hey, you know, we were expecting a nice little break, but that's all right. It can pump you back up, as this one's going to be outside drop. Nice job by Tyreek Patterson. Maybe jarring that ball loose there from Curtis Samuel. It's going to fall incomplete. And now the offense can finally take the field. So here comes Max Sampson. Obviously the guy that took over for Trey Lance took the job over. Here we go. Hand off to Jacobs. First carry of the season for Josh Jacobs. Rushing title leader last year. Picks up 4 yards, and obviously a huge key to this offense. 2nd and 6. Fire to the outside. Joseph Good. They're going to say he got both feet inbounds. We'll take it. That's a catch and a first down. 1st and 10 from the pistol. Jacobs getting some really good blocks. That left side is going to be really the side to go on. It really has. Oh, he's stepping right through his body. But yeah, that's going to be the side to go with. That left side, man, Colt Miller, Joel Petonio could be an absolute threat for sure as we try to go to Joseph Good. But that's going to fall incomplete. And now 3rd and 10. Sampson looking in the pocket, has time, steps up, nobody there in the middle of the field. He'll just take it himself, slides down, picks up the first down. And obviously, I want to see a little bit more of that this year. You know, we're going to have some design runs, but look out, pressure coming. But just the ability of Sampson to get out of the pocket, run, you know, make some move with his legs. We definitely have to utilize that for sure. Now, obviously, he has... Last year, we saw the passing ability as well, so he can beat you there, as that is a nice job there from Fitzsimmons. Makes the catch, first down. Trying to get all these receivers involved. Underneath, here's Austin Dawson with a grab. Room to run, makes one man miss, and he's down to the 2. So yeah, getting Fitzsimmons involved, Dawson, obviously Tucker, just trying to get everybody some playing time out here, because obviously right now with no Amari Cooper, it's changed things up a little bit. It's up the middle. Jacobs is in for the touchdown. And there's touchdown number 1 of the season for the touchdown leader last year in rushing. So Jacobs is in, and we got the lead here, 14-7. This team looks very solid. It's tough to, you just can't get too ahead of yourself. Obviously, we got a whole game really to play here. We're just in the second quarter as Jonathan Allen with a nice stop. You know he's going to want a few more of those. Second down and 11. Back to the run game. And there is Allen again. Says, I don't think so. That's why we brought him in here. That's why we made that trade, to do that. But yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of game here as that's down the field and caught by McLaurin for the catch and a first down. But really this team, it's a little bit of excitement. It really is. There's so much talent we got going on here. As, oh man, that is a nice route there by Everett. The play action definitely got us to bite up a little bit, and that's going to be a completion down the field for a first down. This is going to be a nice test. This is a solid offense. As Lance firing. Oh man, Luke Burke, I thought that was going to be a pick. Does not get it. Does not get the first down though. So 3rd and 1. They're going to throw. And, I don't think McLaurin was actually ready for that one. Patterson made sure he doesn't catch it, but he was just not ready for the throw. 4th and 1. They're going to go for it once again. Got it on the first drive. Here we go to Robinson, but Spillane is there, and he stuffs him. But really, give credit to the defensive front because they didn't allow any push from the offensive line, allowing Spillane to get in there. Nice job from Crosby. And that is a 4th down stop in the red zone. We will absolutely take that. Now we go to Jamal Williams with the carry. Not a whole lot there. Actually, no gain after he came over for a 100-yard game here in game number 1 of the season. And a 3rd and 10. They're bringing some heat. That's going to leave an open receiver over the middle of the field. Jalen Hyatt with the grab and a first down. Nice job by Sampson. Moving just a little bit in the pocket. Finding his receiver. Move the chains. Up to the 36. Go back to Williams. What a cut. Nice job. Just straight cut. Saw the hole there. Bam. Right up there. He's got it. First down. And yeah, I mean, we have so much talent at the running back position that really we should probably be a run-first option. As Jacobs is not going to be able to hang on to that one. Cameron Curl with the nice hit. And the way the defense is, I mean, that really should be the key, is running the ball, getting everybody involved. Over the middle is Trey Tucker with a great grab. Man, that was a very tight window. And Tucker with a fantastic catch. Move the chains once again. Now we go back to Jacobs. Cuts it up. Jacobs room to run. Breaks off one tackle with the stiff arm. And he's down to the 15. This offense is moving the ball. Run, pass. It's looking good. Just got to finish off drives, obviously. As Sampson, oh, man! If Deron Payne doesn't trip him up, that's a touchdown. He's easily running that one in. So a 3rd and 14. As here comes the blitz. Fires it, finds Jalen Hyatt, and he will get the first down to the 1. Great patience by Sampson. Hyatt just burns his man. You can see they bring the blitz. Sampson paid for it, but Hyatt grabbed first down to the 1. Now let's see if we can punch this one in here. So 1st and goal now from the 1. Just trying to make some adjustments at the line, and we run out of time. That'll cost us 5. Never want to have penalties down in this area, that's for sure. 2nd and goal from the 4. Sampson looking, dumps it down to Jacobs, and Jacobs going to be stuffed at the 1. Was hoping maybe he'd have enough power to get in there. So that's going to bring it up to a 3rd and goal now from the 1. From the gun. Sampson looking, firing. Tucker can't come down with it. Drops it in the end zone, incomplete. 4th and goal now from the 1. We're going to go for this one. This time just hand it off to Jacobs. Cuts it up, and he's in for the touchdown. Jacobs' 2nd TD of this first half. Builds the lead up to 14. 21-7 here in the 2nd quarter. Something we had troubles with last year offensively was finishing off drives with touchdowns, settling for a lot of field goals. So, I mean, if you can finish, the way our offense is moving the ball, if you can finish with touchdowns, I mean, obviously that's going to be, fantastic. But nice job. 21-7 lead. To the outside. That was a nice pass catch. That'll be a first down. Is Washington trying to get some points here right before halftime. 57 seconds left. Oh, they're going to run this with Robinson. That was a really good play call. Expecting pass. Picks up around 10. Surprised they didn't use a timeout there. Now they're just down to 1. 3rd and 6 for Lance. Looking over the middle. That's going to be caught. Everett down to the 17-yard line. Clock running here. They're in no hurry. 14 seconds left. Still with the timeout. Lance looking. Outside. Incomplete. Drop there by Everett. And now a 3rd down and 10. Just one play left. Obviously, you don't want to make this too long or you might not come up with any points. Fires underneath. It's going to be caught. And they'll use their last timeout here with 4 seconds left. Bring on the field goal unit. Try to add 3 to put this to an 11-point game before we head into halftime here. Now, this is pretty easy. About a 30-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. And that will end the first half. 21-10 is going to be your score. But I tell you what, we really killed the momentum with that touchdown. Early, that first drive right down the field, Washington looking good on the road, and then you come up with a huge kick return from Austin Dawson. That just instantly 180'd the momentum. And obviously getting a stop right out of that and going down the field, scoring a touchdown, taking the lead, helps out a lot. Broncos with a 10-0 lead right now over the Bears. You got the rookie quarterback short, 5 of 6 so far. But the Broncos trying to get on the win, get their first win of the season. We go to Buffalo. And they have won 21-10, so Buffalo gets their first win of the season. Jacksonville now at 1-1, as well as Josh Allen with a couple touchdowns in that game. And for our third game, let's go to Kansas City, obviously in division. And the Chiefs have beaten the Titans 35-23. Kansas City goes to 2-0. Mahomes with 4 touchdowns. Justin Fields now with Tennessee, 272 and a touchdown. It's going to be interesting to see with him and Henry. I think that could be a deadly combo. Even though Henry now getting a little up there in age, we'll see. As Jacobs with the carry to start off this second half is going to pick up around 7. 3rd down and inches now. Jacobs in the backfield. Go right to him. Gets a really nice block there from Blasingame. Breaks off another tackle. Keeps digging. Picks up maybe an extra 6 yards. And a first down into Washington territory right up to the 45-yard line. That left side of the line, man, that is going to be tough to stop. As Jaden Fleming getting himself a carry. Gets flung down there by Patrick Queen, but not before he picks up around 7. Yeah, the run game. It might be very tough to stop. So we're going to pitch this to Hyatt, trying to get a block. He does get 1 block, and that will be enough to pick up a first down up to the 31-yard line. So, I mean, if you get 1 more block, if the running back can get out there a little bit and help him out, that would be even better, but it just is what it is. We're going to fire it, find Joseph Good, and he has the grab. Hangs on to it, taking the hit. He's down to the 10. Trying to put in another touchdown here to start off this second half. Down to the 10-yard line. Still saying we get a first somehow. I do not know how. As Jacobs, that's only around 3. They're saying goal. I thought they first had said 1st and 10. But it is goal to go. 3rd and goal. Sampson looking. Firing, looking for Good for the high throw. It doesn't work out as Patrick Queen with a nice defense knocks that one away. And it's going to fall incomplete. So we'll settle for 3. Still, I mean, you want to get the touchdowns in these situations, but we won't this time. We settle for 3, put this up to a 14-point lead, 24-10. Now let's see what this defense can do. As they hand off to Devin Singletary. As Singletary with a nice run, breaking off some tackles, and he's up to the 42-yard line. Gain of 17 for him. So now they're trying to get Singletary involved. I mean, Robinson and Singletary, that's a really good backfield. As Trey Lance going nowhere, Max Crosby with a huge sack. Nice job from Crosby. And now a 3rd and long. The position we want you in. Here we go. Lance looking, trying to find something. And he's going to have to throw it away with Mafe really just going right at him. And it's going to be incomplete, obviously. A punt. I think our defense is pretty legit, man. I think it is. As Sampson will hang on to that one on the read option, only picking up around about 4 yards. And a 3rd and 5. Actually have good in the backfield. Sampson looking. Has a man, and he throws behind Trey Tucker. This timing a little bit off. That's a difficult throw. Cross body. So that's a quick 3 and out for our offense. But I'm telling you, this defense just seems legit as Singletary, breaking off some tackles, picks up a 1st down. So, hey, Devin Singletary's found something against their defense, but we're going to make you be consistent all the way down the field. Now Lance is in trouble. Down the field, and it's going to be caught by McLaurin for the touchdown. Are you kidding me? I'll tell you what, sometimes. The SWAT button, I'm going to just get this out right now, just does not seem to work sometimes. Hitting it all day, and you know what? I feel like sometimes I just let those play goes, let them go, just let the CPU do their thing. Got screwed there. Touchdown Washington, so we're back to a 7-point game as, oh man, can't hit Joseph Good there for the grab. That would have been a big play. 2nd and 10 over the middle. Trey Tucker hangs on to this one, has the grab, 1st down. He's made some, he should have had really that one touchdown grab. But he's made some nice catches in traffic. But a big 3rd down once again. Here comes the blitz again for Washington. Outside, Mayer's got it, and he missed the tackle. Nobody's in front of him, and Michael Mayer's going to be in for a huge touchdown as we answer right back with a big play of our own. Mayer's first score here of the season, and there you go. What an answer. A big play from Washington, trying to turn things around. We're talking up this defense, and Mayer comes down to say, hey, wait a minute, that's all right. Our offense can do some damage too. Back to a 14-point game as Robinson's going nowhere. There is Devin Parsons with a great stop. We saw it from Jonathan Allen earlier, now seeing it from Parsons. 3rd and 11. Firing, and that's going to be nice coverage there by Oliver. No catch, incomplete. Dotson can't hang on to it, and that's a quick punt. All right. This is, I would say this is a pretty big drive here. 14-point lead going into the 4th quarter. If you can have a nice drive down the field here and you can add a touchdown, you can almost put this game out of reach. Jacobs, and that'll be a 1st. Man, I was hoping. I saw a lane there, 1 man to beat. I was hoping we could break that tackle, and it probably would have been gone for 6. We're going to roll out on 2nd and 10 down the field, and misses Joseph Good again. Man, that's 2 misses from Sampson, who has been, I would say, hit or miss so far here. As underneath the Fitzsimmons, that's not going to be enough. If you throw that in front of him, you have the, speedster keep running. That could be a 1st, but the throw behind him has to turn his body. So, yeah, you could see Sampson has been just a tad bit off, I would say. I think he obviously coming back from the injury, just still not back. 3rd and 7. Lance looking to run this one, but Diablo's going to be there to stop him. And I believe you're going to have to punt. You cannot go for that here. I know there's less than 9 left in the game. You're down 2 scores. You just can't. Because if you miss that, it's ball game. As Sampson keeps this one, and Sampson will pick up the 1st down with his legs up to the 44-yard line. Really just wasting some clock now. That's what we want. Just pick up some 1st downs. Run this clock here. Sampson looking, and he tries to step up. But that's going to be a sack, and that'll be another punt. So not much we can really do. Just pick up a 1st down. That's about it. But a really good punt puts him in a difficult spot here. As Amari Burney with a nice tackle there on the outside. Not allowing Robinson to get anywhere. And a 3rd down and 9. Lance fires quickly, but a great defensive effort by Oliver. Now what do you do? 5:20 left? Oh, man. If you don't get this, this is game. You're going for it at your own 5-yard line. And it's going to be picked off! Jacorian Bennett picks this one off. Well, I'll tell you what, that might be just the game here for Washington, because unless we turn the ball over, we got points guaranteed to put this up to a 3-score ball game. What a play. I mean, instantly cuts off the route. That is a fantastic read by Bennett. And now, yeah, I mean, even if we just get settled for 3 here, this game's probably over, as Williams, not a whole lot there, gets stuffed. Clock continues to run. Less than now will be 4 minutes after this play. 3rd and 6. Just going to pitch this forward here to Tucker. Nice job there by Chase Young stopping that one. So Washington's defense will get the stop. But now it's a 17-point game. So, yeah, you got a 3-possession game. I mean, you're going to need scores very quickly, as Everett with a nice catch up to the 50-yard line. We'll say 49. They will have to hurry this one up here, no doubt about it. I mean, you have no choice. 1st and 10. Lance to the outside, timing off there. That's going to fall incomplete. And I've said this before, sometimes whether you know this game or not, I at least glad they put in, as Tyree Wilson with a nice tackle, that they at least hurry up offense with less than 5 minutes left in the game. Only having that in 2 minutes, especially down multiple scores, makes absolutely no sense. And I'm glad they at least put that in the game. That's good to see. I want to see a little bit better computer AI in this game. And obviously we saw it in the draft this offseason. They really still need to up, I would say, the draft AI and sometimes free agency. But still, it's getting better, that's for sure. It's Washington. You know what? If you don't get this, you might want to think about kicking a field goal. I know it seems crazy, as Robinson's going to be stopped there by Bennett. 3rd and 4. Just saying, if you don't get this, really a field goal wouldn't be that bad, and then try to get an onside kick. Try something. But Lance looking, running out of time. He's just going to throw it up. It's going to fall incomplete. So my guess is they're going to go for it. I was just saying, yeah, they're going to go for it. 4th and 4. We're going to bring some heat here. Try to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Doesn't work. McLaurin's got it. Catch. Touchdown. So what's that? Is that his 3rd touchdown of the game? McLaurin with 3 touchdowns. I mean, having a great game against us, but it's probably going to be all for naught here if they don't get this onside kick. And we will recover it. There's Jalen Hyatt with the recovery. He's got it. And really all you need is a 1st down, and this game is all but over. Probably all but over anyway, up 10. As Jacobs up the middle, he'll pick up 9 there. Very close. Washington calls that first time out. Then we'll hand to Jacobs. Gets through. 1st down. And that'll pretty much do it. That's going to be a Week 2 victory. 34-24. 2-0. We're 2-0 right now. Keeping up with Kansas City here so far. Maybe not the most well-played game. I think Lance pretty much outplayed Max Sampson, but you know what? Sampson did enough. 14-29 though, the completion percentage, not good. He definitely had some missed throws. Jacobs just fell short of 100 with 98, 2 touchdowns on the ground. But yeah, throwing Williams and the running from Sampson. It's a solid run game, that is for sure. And the defense did just enough here. I would say that big play touchdown to McLaurin, just a mistake. It just is what it is. We probably should have knocked that down. It probably should have never happened, but it did. Still have some improvements to make on the defensive side of the ball. Jonathan Allen with a couple of tackles for loss. The sack from Max Crosby, just the one, but the big pick from Bennett there. But we still have some stuff to work out, that is for sure. But we're going to take on the Denver Broncos once again in Week 3. Like I said, who made this schedule? How do you finish off with a division opponent in Week 3? Makes no sense whatsoever. So we'll finish off with Denver. I'm thinking possibly we'll do a doubleheader next time. I think we'll do Denver since we've already seen them. I kind of just don't want to do that. So I think we'll do Denver and then Cleveland's game. So expect next time to have a doubleheader, Denver, Cleveland, before we get that big matchup in Week 5 in Kansas City. That'll be the real test to see how good this team really is, especially defensively, taking on that offensive Pat Mahomes. We beat them last year, but still, it took a lot of points to get the job done. We'll see what we can do this year. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.